À présent, la conférence de presse de l'équipe du Ghana, nous avons avec nous le coach Hughton, il est accompagné du joueur Jordan Ayew. Le principe reste le même, s'il vous plaît, les gars. Pour chaque journaliste, avant de poser vos questions, vous déclinez votre identité, le média pour lequel vous travaillez, ensuite vous posez votre question. En raison de l'influence de nos confrères ici, nous avons beaucoup de journalistes. Chacun ne sera autorisé à poser qu'une seule question. Et dernier issue, la conférence de presse va être exclusivement en français et en anglais en raison des problèmes techniques que nous avons avec les cabines de traduction. Merci beaucoup. Coach, thank you and welcome for this pre-match press conference. We are happy to have you here once again. And before we go for the Q&A, I would love to ask you, how did your team prepare the second match, which is already crucial for you after losing your first game in this tournament?
Yes, always when the turnaround is always so quick with 4 days. The preparation is always a mixture of recovery, because obviously the ones who played the majority of the game have to recover for match day +1 and match day +2. They have to recover, but it's also an opportunity for the players who didn't play so much or didn't play at all to train hard the following day. So it's always trying to get the balance and trying to get in as much of the tactical work as you are able to do.
Alors, dans ce genre de tournoi où les rencontres sont assez rapprochées, 3 à 4 jours de différence, pour préparer un second match, le plus important c'est à la fois préparer le match, mais surtout faire de la récupération. Notamment le lendemain du match ou le surlendemain du match, on essaie de faire récupérer au maximum ceux qui ont joué, et ceux qui n'ont pas joué, on essaie de les mettre au maximum en condition pour pouvoir être tout aussi compétitifs dans ce genre de match. Donc nous avons compris ce principe, et nous avons travaillé sur cela, et ce qui nous amène peut-être à dire que nous sommes quasiment prêts pour ce match. Jordan, demain c'est le deuxième match du Ghana dans cette compétition, après une première défaite. Et quels sont aujourd'hui pour vous les ressorts sur lesquels vous devrez vous appesantir pour pouvoir vous relancer dans la compétition?
D'abord, faut rester concentré sur la concentration, parce que je trouve qu'on était dans le match et on a manqué de concentration.
Players, I trust the staff, and I believe you'll see a different Ghana team tomorrow.
In English, the same question in English, also.
Well, I feel like the first game we didn't concentrate for 90, 95, 98, 100 minutes, and that's what cost us the game. The most important thing for us is to come back, stay focused, be as a team, and show different qualities that we have, and be more aggressive in every department, and we'll be fine. I have total belief in the boys, the staff, who are working really hard, and I know that tomorrow will be a really good day for us and for Ghana, so I'm really confident, and yeah.
Questions? There. Micro.
Bonjour, c'est Karim Belarbi, Algérie 24 News. Bonjour coach, bonjour Jordan. Jordan, vous avez perdu le premier match contre le Cap-Vert et
We have no choice but to get a result in tomorrow's game. and I trust in my teammates. I know it's going to be a tough task, but we are Ghana. We are in a difficult situation, but it's part of football. We need to fight. And with the players that we have, we can play against any opponent. So no worries. Tomorrow we are going to go into that game trying to correct the mistakes we made during the first game and do our utmost to achieve a positive outcome.
For the second game. The answer is Jordan will say they are ready, they don't have a choice, they've done certain mistakes from the first match, they have to correct those mistakes and be ready for this match, and you can trust him, they are ready, they are prepared for it, and they are ready to play and go further in this competition against Egypt. Ici, devant, the lady.
My name is Lauren Chenge. I work for the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. My question is to the coach. You've had a very bad time with the national team. I would want to know mentally and psychologically how you are dealing with whatever is going on around the team. How you personally are dealing with it mentally.
La question est très personnelle. Monsieur le coach, vous avez eu passé de très mauvais moments au lendemain de cette défaite avec les Gagnants. Mais je voudrais savoir aujourd'hui, que ce soit psychologiquement et mentalement, dans quel état d'esprit vous êtes. Est-ce que vous êtes assez armé pour pouvoir faire face à tout cela?
My emotions are normally the same as the players. When we lose a game, it's always difficult, always, because you go into every game, you plan every game, and if you don't get the outcome that you want, it's difficult.
Les émotions sont toujours pareilles, moi et les joueurs, en cas de défaite, parce que quand vous perdez un match, vous n'êtes jamais bien, vous n'êtes pas forcément content, donc émotionnellement, j'ai toujours le même feeling que mes joueurs quand nous perdons un match.
But this is always part of the game.
Mais cela fait partie du jeu.
It's normal. You will have some players that play at clubs that win most of their games. You will have some players who play at clubs that don't win most of their games. So
Dans une sélection, certains joueurs qui jouent dans des clubs qui gagnent la plupart de leurs matchs, comme vous avez en sélection d'autres joueurs qui sont dans des clubs où ils ne gagnent pas beaucoup de matchs.
yeah, but as a coach, what is always on my mind is that after either a bad performance or a bad result,
En tant que coach, ce que j'ai tout le temps à l'esprit, quelle que soit la situation, si c'est une bonne performance ou une mauvaise performance,
yeah, I am the person, I am the leader that has to be able
je suis le responsable, je suis le leader
to concentrate on preparation for the next game.
Qui doit inciter tout le monde à être concentré sur le match suivant.
And the important thing is that after any bad performance or result, you have to put that in the past and mentally prepare yourself for the next game.
C'est pour cela qu'après une contre-performance, il est important d'oublier cela et de se concentrer sur l'essentiel pour le match qui va suivre. Thank you. Questions? There.
Congratulations on the loss, coach. I'm Salah Fiawi, Sahara Football.
Excuse me, what did you say, sir?
On the test was, I said congratulations.
You said what? Congratulations for the loss.
Commiserations.
Thank you. Okay.
So in the third game, you persisted with Richard Okoye, despite him not getting much playing time for his club side. Did he impress you enough to be in contention for the second game as well?
I think anybody watching the first game, I think would have seen Richard making two very important saves for us, and this is what we expect from any of our goalkeepers. What we always have to assess We have 3 goalkeepers with us, and we have a very good goalkeeping coach that mostly everybody here would be aware of. And we, in conversations, in the training, preparation for the game, we will make decisions. But I think as regards his personal performance in the first game, yes, I think we were grateful for certainly 2 good saves that he had to make, and this is the role of any goalkeeper that plays in any team.
La question concernait le gardien de l'équipe du Ghana et sur sa performance. Et moi, je pense que se basant sur ce qu'il a fait, il nous a quand même beaucoup sauvés. Mais si nous sommes en train de discuter, nous avons de très très bons gardiens qui peuvent chacun être valable dans le but. Mais nous avons surtout un très bon entraîneur des gardiens qui travaille avec eux. Donc nous sommes encore en mode réflexion et les décisions qui devront être prises par rapport au match seront prises à temps. Questions? Wow. Yeah.
My name is Goalkeeper. I work with the Traffic Communications Group Limited in Accra. Coach, we heard of an attack on you after the loss to Juve. Can you walk us through the series of events that occurred at the team hotel and which we saw some videos of?
What I do is I very much appreciate the question, and I also very much appreciate the levels of support that I've had. But in a press conference here where I think we're looking forward very much to the next game, I think that is something that is very much in the past. I think it's had a lot of media coverage, and I thank everybody for the messages of support. But I think probably today is a day to very much look forward to a very competitive game that we have tomorrow. But again, I understand the question and I thank everybody for their support.
J'ai bien compris votre question et je remercie vraiment tous ceux qui nous ont soutenus par rapport à cette situation assez compliquée. Mais pour nous, le plus important, c'est please guys, Camille, we have a press conference. We cannot do 2 press conferences. Please, we must show some respect for the other people. Thank you. Donc le plus important pour nous, c'est d'être concentré sur le match de demain et de travailler par rapport à cela. J'apprécie vraiment tout le soutien venant des médias, du public par rapport à notre situation. Nous en sommes très conscients et cela nous donnera beaucoup plus de force pour mieux aborder le match de demain contre l'Égypte. Question. There on the back. Yes, sir.
My name is Charles Epson, freelance from Ghana. Coach Chris, you acknowledge the strength of the Egyptian team, and Ghana needs tomorrow to win at all costs. Please, have you identified any shortfalls within your system that you can exploit to get a necessary victory for Ghana tomorrow?
Okay, so just to be clear on the question, I think the question is have we identified any weaknesses in our opposition tomorrow? Okay, so what we know we're up against a very good, experienced team that, of course, are used to doing very well in this competition. You know, our responsibilities are, and I know we speak about looking forward, but our responsibilities are to assess in our last game where we should have done better, the areas that we should have done better, and to make sure that we can improve going into the next game. Our level has to be higher. We are playing on paper, a very good side, a better team. So we know that our levels have got to be better.
Alors, la question est de savoir, est-ce que nous avons identifié des points faibles dans cette équipe d'Égypte? Écoutez, je sais que c'est une équipe qui est très très forte, une équipe très compétitive. Pour que nous soyons à la page, c'est à nous d'élever notre niveau. Sur le papier, c'est vrai que nous avons peut-être certainement une meilleure équipe, ou plutôt beaucoup plus de joueurs, mais ça dépendra du niveau auquel nous allons jouer ce match, comment nous allons procéder dans l'approche de la rencontre. C'est que sur ça que nous pourrons faire la différence sur ce match-là. Mais l'Égypte reste une très très grande nation de football, on est plus présenté, et c'est une très 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 grande équipe. Une question pour le joueur, Jordan Ayew. A question for Jordan Ayew. Ok, yeah.
Bonjour, je suis Sabine Kouabou, journaliste à Fabrice Matin. Ma question est à Jordan. L'Égypte est une grande équipe qui va affronter demain. Quel est l'état d'esprit entre eux, joueurs, comment ils se galvanisent entre eux face au groupe de Mossala? Merci.
The question is for Jordan. As a player, how did you motivate yourself to be able to give a tough opponent to the team of Mossala?
D'abord, bonjour. Écoute, on s'est mis un peu en difficulté nous-mêmes. On n'a pas le choix par avoir un résultat demain. Alors on est tranquille, on est préparé, on sait tout ce qu'on a à faire et demain on sera prêt pour le match et on va tout donner pour avoir un résultat demain. J'ai confiance à mes joueurs parce qu'on est vraiment motivés pour bien représenter le Ghana.
Oh, sorry guys, he will answer in English because I was speaking to the coach. Jordan, can you please just answer the same question in English because I was talking to the coach?
The one
Yes, the one of the lady.
Well, obviously tomorrow is going to be a tough game. The boys were ready. We put ourselves our own selves in this situation, so we need to come out of it. And you never know in football. So tomorrow we are ready. We'll give our best. We'll fight. We'll represent Ghana as well as we can. Put in a better performance as a team, and hopefully tomorrow everyone will be happy.
Okay. Allez-y.
Bonjour coach, bonjour Jordan. Alors Jordan,
The decisive game to achieve that performance is tomorrow. So what will be the main point to achieve success tomorrow? In French, please. First of all, it won't be easy. It's going to be a tough game. But we do have the assets to get a result, and that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll go on the pitch. We are going to give it our all. We are going to increase our level of performance. And God willing, tomorrow will be a good day for us.
As players, we are ready for the challenge, and we have to believe in ourselves that tomorrow we can have a good result. And we just need to keep on pushing hard. It's not easy, but we need to force the luck, and to force the luck, you need to work hard, you need to fight. And tomorrow we are ready to fight, we are ready to give everything, we are ready to give our blood on the pitch, and that's what we're going to do.
There on the back, the lady on the back.
My name is Melissa Samana from Multimedia Company Limited from Ghana. My question goes to the coach. Coach, I want to know the relationship between you and your employees and the players as well. The reason why I'm asking this is because on the field of play, I don't see that telepathy between you and the players. Is it that cordial? Let's know today, please.
Ma question va directement au coach. Coach, c'est par rapport à vos rapports avec votre employeur, mais également vos joueurs, parce que sur le terrain, je n'ai pas l'impression qu'il y a une vraie connexion entre vous et les joueurs. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez?
is the question?
The question
About
said
my
that,
relationship with the players.
yes, with the players, because on the field she did not got the feeling that there is you guys are connected.
Oh, okay. So I think I understand the question. My role as the coach during the game is to analyse, to speak with my coaches that were with me to analyse what we see on the pitch and to give this information to the players predominantly in the preparation to the game, before the game and half time. And what will happen is during the game there will be periods and moments during the game where you are able to get over to the players some additional information. Some information is difficult to get over when you have a large crowd and it's a noisy atmosphere. Sometimes vocally, for something you want to get over to the players, it's always difficult. But this is not me. This is for every coach, particularly every coach that plays in a big stadium and a big atmosphere. So we use the moments of the game to get over the information to the players that we can, and we can only do it in their moments because of the atmosphere. So as regards to being able to get over any messages I need to get over, then yes, I will do this as best as possible and as regular as possible. And this would be no different to any coach in any team.
Alors, en tant que coach, mon rôle est d'analyser le jeu sur un point de vue tactique et avec aussi mes autres coachs, mes assistants coachs, pour pouvoir donner des informations supplémentaires et additionnelles à nos joueurs afin qu'ils puissent faire la différence sur le terrain. Mais vous savez que et ça c'est un travail qui doit être fait en amont. C'est ce que nous faisons en tant que coach et c'est cela notre rôle. Et sur le terrain, une fois qu'ils sont sur le terrain, qu'ils jouent, on essaie de leur donner le maximum d'informations additionnelles pour leur permettre de rectifier le tir quand il faut rectifier le tir. Mais vous conviendrez avec moi que dans un stade plein, c'est très difficile de se faire entendre par les joueurs parce qu'il y a du bruit, ça crie et on n'a pas forcément le bon moment pour parler aux joueurs. On en profite quand il y a des petits breaks pour pouvoir leur parler, leur donner ces informations-là. C'est ça le rôle de coach et c'est ce que nous essayons de faire au maximum. Mais je puisse vous rassurer que nous ferons tout notre mieux pour donner à nos joueurs toutes les informations nécessaires à mettre en branle pour gagner cette partie. Prochaine. To this lady from
Vous êtes continué face au Cap-Vert, qui est d'ailleurs quelque chose de très surprenant. Alors, comment vous donnez-vous les moyens de récupérer ces 3 points face à l'Égypte?
You lost, which was against Quebec, which was a big surprise for everybody. But how did you prepare to be able to win against Egypt?
Écoute, déjà, dans le foot, il n'y a pas de petites équipes. Depuis quelques années, on le sait tous qu'il n'y a pas de petites équipes. Maintenant, écoute, c'est la situation qu'on est maintenant. On ne peut pas y revenir. Alors, il faut regarder vers l'avant, il faut rester positif, il faut lever la tête, il faut se battre et il faut forcer la chance. En ce moment, les choses ne vont pas dans notre sens, mais dans le foot, vous savez, il faut continuer à se battre, il ne faut jamais abandonner. C'est ce qu'on va faire avec les gars. Well, obviously, in football, there's no small nation anymore, and we all know that for the past couple of years now. Listen, that's the situation we're in now. We cannot change it. So the only thing we can do is to look forward, and to look forward is the game tomorrow, and tomorrow we're going to go on the pitch with determination, fight, good team spirit, and elevate our performance to give it a go, and we'll see what happens after the game.
There on the back. White shirt, black shirt.
It's a question for the coach. Could you give us an update on Mohamed Kudus? Can he play tomorrow?
Guys, please guys, if you don't follow the press conference, let us walk, please. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Sorry. Parlement, Patrick Jouillard, Sport 365, France. Coach, please could you give us an update on Mohamed Kudus? Could he play tomorrow?
So just an update on Mohamed. Mohamed Kudus is, as most are aware, he joined camp later than anybody else because of an injury that he sustained in his last game for West Ham. We will continue to assess him. We have today and tomorrow morning to assess. He has trained the last few days, but we will assess him, as I say, today and tomorrow, and make a decision tomorrow.
La question était de savoir est-ce que vous pouvez nous donner une mise à jour sur l'état de la blessure de Mohamed Kudus. La réponse du coach était de dire Kudus est certainement le tout dernier joueur qui les a rejoints en stage parce qu'il devait jouer avec son club de West Ham et il arrivait quasiment blessé. Mais nous continuons à le suivre de très très près. Il s'est entraîné ces derniers jours avec nous, mais cela ne nous empêche pas de suivre l'évolution de sa blessure. Et une décision sera prise très certainement avant le match de demain. Nous saurons s'il est en mesure de jouer ou pas. Questions? Yeah. Yes.
Coach, I'm Joyce. Many Ghanaians have questioned your game plan or your game model. I know you prefer to go in with a double pivots, but in our first game you use one pivot, and it still didn't work. Are you going to change it? Are you going to use a different one, or you stick to the previous one?
I think these are always decisions that you make regarding the players that you have, and of course the opposition that you are up against. Yes, we changed personnel in the first game to a player that is a more offensive type player. But these are the requirements that we have regarding the players that are always available, and so it's two. One, it's picking a team with the strengths that we have and the players that are available, and then the second part is always the opposition and how we feel that is the best way to play against the opposition. So these are always decisions and planning that we make, and this is something that's always done with myself and my technical team over a period of time, and analysis of our last game and analysis of course the opposition that we play.
La question était, vous avez choisi de jouer qu'avec un seul pivot lors de ce match-là, est-ce que vous allez rester sur la logique ou vous allez changer cette option? En fait, ce genre de questions répondent certainement à l'équipe que nous avons d'abord en face de nous, mais également des joueurs qui sont disponibles pour qu'on puisse constituer l'équipe. Cela dit, nous travaillons.
My question goes to Christine. I was going through the statistics since 1992, and I realized that Ghana has lost just once in its second game in the history of the African Cup of Nations since 1992. Is this something the technical team is aware of, and it is part of the conversations heading into tomorrow, so that this group of players will be the first group that ends their record, which has been there for 32 years?
Firstly, I don't have the expression. I have an expression. Hopefully, this is a good omen that the Black Stars in this same position throughout the years have been able to come through victorious in the second game. It is something that I am aware of, but I think the biggest motivation for the players is that we are here. We didn't get the result we needed in the first game. This is the motivation we need for the second game. We want to do well in this competition. This is the motivation that we need for this game. We are up against a big team, a successful team in Egypt. This is the motivation, and probably more than anything is we are aware of expectations. We have a wonderful support behind us and always do. And there isn't one player in the squad, and Jordan's here, having played in AFCONs before and represented Ghana for so many years. There isn't one player in this squad that isn't aware of what this game means, and they're the biggest motivations that we can give to the players.
Alors, I will take two last questions and then we'll finish it. Yes, sir, here in the front.
Well, good afternoon, Coach. My name is Professor Patini. Your colleague from Egypt just told us they are playing the final tomorrow and they are working towards that. How important is the game for you tomorrow, and would you continue with Ghana after this competition as coach of Black Stars? Thank you.
Coach, votre collègue égyptien vient de dire avant vous, dans cette salle, que le match de demain, ce serait une vraie finale. Donc, comment avez-vous préparé cette finale entre les deux équipes, et est-ce que vous serez encore coach du Ghana après ce tournoi?
I'll answer the two questions backwards. Yes. Is that the second part of the question is immaterial, because I am here as Black Stars coach, leading the team into what is a very important game tomorrow, and this is the only focus that I have.
Ma concentration principale, c'est de conduire cette équipe du Ghana dont je suis l'entraîneur à l'objectif de victoire demain. C'est la seule raison pour moi aujourd'hui qui vaille. C'est sur cela que je suis focus en ce moment.
And as regards the first part of the question, in which the gentleman made a reference to Egypt, we are very conscious. We are very conscious of how big this game is, and hence this is why in our preparation we have prepared the best way that we can. We know the quality of the opposition, and we will need to make sure that we play at a high enough level to be able to get the result that we want.
Alors, pour répondre à la première partie de votre question, nous savons qui c'est l'Égypte, combien cette équipe est bonne, mais comme je vous le disais tantôt, nous sommes assez bien préparés, nous sommes concentrés sur la capacité, nous avons la capacité de pouvoir déjouer cette équipe égyptienne, et c'est sur cela que nous avons travaillé pendant tous ces jours-ci par rapport à ce match. Et nous sommes conscients aussi de l'importance de ce match-là, et croyez-moi, mes joueurs le savent, et nous tous autour dans cette équipe du Black Stars sont prêts pour cela, pour cette rencontre assez difficile demain. The last question, I'll give it to the Black Stars jersey. The white one.
Hi, good afternoon, Coach. My name is Emmanuel Bosu from Media Junior. I have two questions, one for Coach and one for Jordan.
You can ask only one question, sir.
Okay, Coach.
If you have two questions, we give the opportunity to somebody else.
Okay, thank you. Jordan, there's been a lot of concern in Ghana, and there are players playing currently for the Black Stars that are committing when we are playing on field. How committed are you guys when you are already chasing so much fish?
Well, first of all, I don't agree with that, because everyone that plays football, this is bread and butter, and everyone gives his 100%. Sometimes things go your way, sometimes things don't go your way. But I think we need to do more, that's for sure, and we are ready to do more, and we are going to do more, so nobody should worry about that. And tomorrow is a big day, and we know that it's a big day, and we know how much it means to Ghanaians. And for we ourselves personally, we want to perform. We want to perform this tournament. We didn't just come here just to visit Abidjan. We came here to perform well. So we'll see tomorrow, and we're ready. And you cannot, I wouldn't agree when you people say people lack commitment, or no one lacks commitment. Everyone is fully committed. It's just that sometimes things go your way, things don't go your way, but you need to force things. And tomorrow we're going to force things, and we'll see after that.
En français, Jordan, pour clôturer la conférence de presse.